We talked about this screenshot right here.
Flashback.
Necronomico and the Cosmic Horror Show subtitles on Crunchyroll. This is real, lol. Amazing, incredible, great job saving $2 tops by pulling this, guys. ChatGPT said. Now, realistically, I think they had like a freelancer do this because they weren't even using like a API to translate this. They literally just threw this into ChatGPT, the web UI. Because the funny thing is, like, ChatGPT translation is actually really good. It's actually good. It's not even the fact that it's bad. It's the fact that the fact that you just copy paste it is very funny. I've got no idea what the show is, but this is like translated by translator's name. It's John Translator. I saw this and I thought this was hilarious. A bit of an oopsie from Crunchyroll. I would assume they're doing this is what I say. This is what I've said multiple times. People are like, I really hope AI is not used in X. Bro, I guarantee you it's been used for the past year. We just don't know. I guarantee you every single one of these businesses, every single one of these scriptwriters, all of them are using AI. Guarantee you. Most of them are just smart enough to not actually copy it literally into the project file. ChatGPT said. Someone needs to write code to just remove ChatGPT part said. Yeah, that's the problem. This was just the guy who's dumb enough to not cut it out. I think it's exactly this entire thing being done instantly. People get overly confident and leave something like that in. Yeah, this is just mega cringe. And like, honestly, the fact that Crunchyroll doesn't even have QA to look over the subtitles is also like, I don't know. No, not to be that guy, but if you're listening to the dub will obviously have way more attention put on it, right? Because you're gonna have like the voice acting director paying attention to the dub.
End of flashback.
So, this is French, right? Like right here. Claude can make mistakes. Please double check your responses. This is a video game, right? So, there's that. ChatGPT said, translation, excuse me, but this is not an English term and thus I cannot translate it. Please make sure that the text you submit for translation is in English. That's crazy. Sure, here is the translated text into Brazilian Portuguese. Every conversation two people can have, right? So it seems like, this is what I always talked about, right? People always ask, like, how much of this stuff is actually being used and how useful it actually is. And my assumption was always that as soon as these things started to really become a thing, my assumption was that they were already being used everywhere and we just don't know about it. And the more this stuff comes out, the more I'm validated. Because I think there's obviously a lot of resistance against AI right now, but I don't think in terms of internal company dynamics, I genuinely don't think anyone cares. I think it's as simple as that. And I think these are just like the bad examples we actually see. I think there's a vast majority we never even learn about. Little do you know that the characters actually said those lines. Is this like the Uprising? How they're doing it? I mean, this is genuinely someone, it feels like they gave an intern to do this. This is genuinely like one of those times you literally had one job. You had one job. How can you mess this up? So I don't know how this happened, but I do find it very funny. Of course, this was inevitable. What I was not expecting, the level of catastrophic incompetence on full display in such a short amount of time. If you're inviting people to your restaurant and serving them moldy frozen meals, at least remove the label. I suspect this is everywhere. So, yeah, these are just the things we know about. I would go as far as to say it's probably being used in every single script outline, every single script for basically everything. Like in terms of finding expressions, finding synonyms, finding everything, I think it's being used literally everywhere. Especially for like non-important dialogue that's just kind of like we need filler. They probably give it like a prompt of unimportant dialogue between two characters, generate a short discussion. And that's it, then just pop it into like a translator and that's it.